I think pretty much everyone likes meringues, so here are our Santa hat meringues. We'll need 4 egg whites and start beating those with a pinch of salt. When the egg whites start to get really white and fluffy, but yet have quite a way to go, gradually add the 300-gram powdered sugar. I realized when you add them like this, it holds better and dissolves the sugar better. Or at least that was what happened with mine. Another very important part here is to beat for quite a long time. The longer, the better, if you ask me. I usually beat the meringue for at least 10 minutes. If you don't want to have the meringue plain, you can of course add any kind of extract to get some flavor in. I wanted to surprise my husband, so I added a tad of raspberry extract. Not very Christmassy, but I find it just as refreshing as mint. Of course, after adding the extract, you should beat it some more. When we are happy with the meringue, get a smaller piping tip, which we'll use for the rim of the hat and the bubble on top. Now fill the piping bag with about 1/3 of the meringue. Let's add some food coloring and beat the meringue again. I had to add quite a bit of food coloring, even different kinds, to get the color I wanted. The color red is the bane of my existence. When I was happy with the color, it was time to get my piping tip D45 out. This one was the biggest I had available at the time, and I wanted to have some nice ripples anyway. Fill up the piping bag with the rest, and now it's time to pipe the hats. First, one round piece for the brim with the white, then the big one with the red. I love how the meringue folds that way. Finally, a tiny bit more meringue for the bobble and you're basically done. Of course, you can make these any size you want. Here you see that I make a few that are pretty much the same size as the others and a few that are pretty small. It really doesn't matter that much when drying them in the oven. You should dry these for about 50 minutes to an hour at 100 degrees Celsius or 210 Fahrenheit. Before you get them out of the oven, test if the meringues lift off without sticking to the baking paper. When they still stick a lot, you should keep them a few minutes longer. This was day 2 of our Tasty Escapes Advent Calendar. The recipe is as usual in the description below. See you tomorrow.